12th Man, brought to you by Coca-Cola, sharing in the real magic of football.
Welcome one and all. This is the 12th Man here on TTT. This is the final show for the season 5. And let's go straight to the thoughts. All right, there's a lot happening in football. If you're thinking about next season, all the titles have been decided. The last title to be decided would have been Napoli when they would have won their game on Friday. So as it stands, Napoli won Serie A, as they call it. Bayern Munich, Germany. In England, it's Liverpool. In Spain, it's Barcelona. So, and of course, in France, it's Paris Saint-Germain. And that's where we lead because Paris Saint-Germain play Inter Milan in the Champions League final on Saturday. Very interesting to see who wins that Champions League final. Of course, that's the men's Champions League final. And in the women's Champions League final, Arsenal would have defeated Barcelona by 1-0. Should I repeat it again? Arsenal would have defeated Barcelona, the defending champions, by 1-0. One more time. I understand. Barcelona defeated, listen to themselves. I want to say it clearly. Barcelona defeated themselves. They came into the game at the prohibitive odds of 1-5 favorites and thought, just like a lot of the Barcelona fans, that they would win. It didn't happen. They lost the Champions League. So it means Barcelona didn't win either the male or the female Champions League. You understand that? All right, let's take a break. We'll be back.
During the weekends, we do like a grill in a come-together like sort of party. It's a community event, so people have to eat and have their bellies full to think a little bit faster when they are playing. You know you have bragging rights in the hood. I'm like, my guy won the game. The taste of victory.
Your business is a powerhouse, and at Unipet, we recognize the importance of efficiency in every operation. From logistics to marine operations, our commercial fuel solutions are expertly tailored to ensure your operations run smoothly and efficiently. With Unipet, it's more than just fuel. It's about providing seamless delivery, unmatched reliability, and the dedicated support necessary to propel your business forward. Join the myriad of industries across the nation that trust Unipet for superior efficiency, sustainability, and performance. Contact us today at 338-4UNI, sales at unipet.co.tt, or visit our website at unipet.co.tt to explore our solutions. Unipet Commercial Fuel, powering your potential.
During the weekends, we do like a grill in a come-together like sort of party. It's a community event, so people have to eat and have their bellies full to think a little bit faster when they are playing. You know you have bragging rights in the hood. I'm like, my guy won the game. The taste of victory.
There is no need to suffer. You can come down to the Optimal Life Wellness Center, where it is safe, it is affordable.
You don't have to take my word for it. You can come down to the Optimal Life Wellness Center and see for yourself and experience for yourself what I have experienced. The life I now live is a lot healthier and more fulfilling. These products have actually given me a sense of a future, and very, very important.
Diamonds are forever, and so are true sports fans. Here in Trinidad and Tobago, the women do it the best. And if there's one man we know we could trust, is the 12th man, Andre Errol. Catch him every Thursday on TTT's #1 sports show. And guess what? It's the 5th season, guys. The 5th season, so tune in. It's pure vibes, energy, attention to detail, and you don't want to miss it. My name is Kai Selva and I'm your former two-time Olympian, and I'm encouraging you all to tune in every Tuesday. You don't want to miss it. Trust me.
All right, welcome back. Welcome back. Well, you caught me because I wanted to help one of the Barcelona guys here because he's in turmoil because he didn't even know that his team Barcelona lost in a women's match. Well, that's a real Barcelona supporter. That's all I can say. All right, welcome back. This is the 12th man here on TTT. All right, let me start with the guest. I'm going to start with Lorenzo Mohammed. He is a forever supporter of Manchester United. He's been going through a difficult period, but he's confident for next season. Lorenzo, welcome. Lorenzo, I can't talk about this season. Next season, what are you looking forward to?
Yeah, thanks for having me. Again, once you're supporting Manchester United, you have to be a loyal man.
Yeah.
Right? So
you have to be a loyal man in
everything.
In everything?
Yeah.
So you are...
You have to be loyal.
So okay, hold on. Because you say it, eh? So you are a loyal man?
Yes, I am.
Always?
Always.
Never not loyal?
Always.
All right. Once you say it, nobody can verify it unless somebody call me. Feel free to call, of course. All right, but go ahead. So tell us.
Well, we have been rebuilding for the since Fergie days. We have been rebuilding. Yeah. So let me hope next season the rebuild sticks. That's all. So
you're happy with Amorim staying? Are you happy with him staying?
I'm not sad.
Okay.
But I'm not happy at the same time.
All right.
He's changing up the style of play itself.
Who you want to go? Who you want to get rid of that team?
I would say up to the assistant coach to get rid of.
Wow.
Yeah.
So bad?
Everybody.
All right. Let's bring in the happiest man on the set. Well, I think he is the happiest man. King Richard. Liverpool would have won the title. Had unfortunate incident, obviously, but we won't talk about that. We'll just talk about winning the title. Talk about the incident that happened off the field, obviously, 2 days ago. But Liverpool winning. What are you looking forward to next season?
Next season, we're looking to come again. We're looking to win again. Make it 2 for 2. We're on our perch. We just need to fly.
Who are you buying?
I'm hoping we get Woods from the German league. Bayern Leverkusen.
Woods, yes.
Yeah. But if I can get anybody from the Premier League, it'll be Isaac.
They pay well money for him
because now
they're in Champions League, so it's very hardly likely that they will. If they didn't make it, I'm talking about Newcastle, obviously. Yeah. If they didn't make it, there was a chance he could go. But I think no way they ain't going to sell him. They want to keep him.
Definitely.
Yeah, his price might be over 200 million.
Yeah, I think we definitely need a very solid number 9.
Right.
I don't see us spending on it right now. We're buying a lot of midfielders. We're strengthening the defense. But I would like to see them buy a number 9. Somebody that can play on top, a strong 9. One.
Yeah.
Not playing in the hole as a false 9, but somebody could just give the ball to and he'll put it away.
All right. Let's talk to the happiest man. Well, one of the happiest men here, Kurt Allard, who committed. I want to tell you this. He committed to come despite or whatever happened in the results. In the end, they still won yesterday in the Conference League, and he also committed even before they qualified for the Champions League, which they have done. So it's been a good week if you're a Chelsea fan. Kurt, welcome.
Thank you so much for having me back.
What are you looking forward to next season?
For me, I love my squad. We just had to build on the defense, and we need a striker to help Jackson. But all in all, overall, we have a good young team, and I believe the coach has good intentions, and I believe by working for the next season, we could be trouble for Liverpool for the Premier League.
You can win the title?
Hopefully, but hopefully.
You're confident?
Yeah.
All right. As we go to the break, what would you say from your perspective, Kurt, is the team that you detest the most? Which team you dislike totally? And why?
I don't really detest any Premier League team.
All right. Which team is you like to see lose then? Let me ask you the next way.
The 2 Manchester side.
Both at the same time?
Both of them. Be honest with you.
Yeah. So it's been a good season for you?
Yeah.
All right. Effectively. Because neither won anything, basically.
Yeah, but I was going to bring a cup. If I know the Manchester man, I'll bring a cup for him too.
Wow, boy, wow. All right. Disposable. Change away. All right. Let's go to the Liverpool man, King Richard.
The team I like to see lose the most, so I've been enjoying it this season, Manchester United. Because even when they got to the fans, man, Andre, the fans, they always say next season, or we're rebuilding, or some kind of excuse, we had injuries. They need to accept it, that now they're a mid-table team.
Wow. All right. Lorenzo, to you.
Well, mid-table team seems to be a bit,
Generous?
Yeah, being generous. Because we was almost relegated. If it wasn't for Bruno Fernandes, we might have been relegated. Yeah, but the team where I like to see lose is, well, we know Manchester City. Again, we do have a Manchester City personally because I don't think they have any fans.
They have a few fans. Very limited, but they have a few fans.
Lasco, or Whirlwind, some of them fans.
Yeah.
Right, and well, Liverpool, as we know, we have been rivals for the amount of years that we have been rivals for.
You know they now equal you all in terms of 20 titles.
Well, we was already studying that, but again, we win the Premier League in how long and then now reach up? Come on, man.
But then you also look at the quality of titles, so much Champions League, so...
Yes, okay, fine. All right, I hear you. A lot of boasting tonight. On that boasting note, we take a short break. We'll be back.
Your business is a powerhouse, and at Unipet, we recognize the importance of efficiency in every operation. From logistics to marine operations, our commercial fuel solutions are expertly tailored to ensure your operations run smoothly and efficiently. With Unipet, it's more than just fuel. It's about providing seamless delivery, unmatched reliability, and the dedicated support necessary to propel your business forward. Join the myriad of industries across the nation that trust Unipet for superior efficiency, sustainability, and performance. Contact us today at 338-4UNI, sales at unipet.co.tt, or visit our website at unipet.co.tt to explore our solutions. Unipet Commercial Fuel, powering your potential.
During the weekends, we do like a grill in a come-together like sort of party. It's a community event, so people have to eat and have their bellies full to think a little bit faster when they are playing. You have bragging rights in your hood. I'm like, my guy won the game. The taste of victory.
Your business is a powerhouse, and at Unipet, we recognize the importance of efficiency in every operation. From logistics to marine operations, our commercial fuel solutions are expertly tailored to ensure your operations run smoothly and efficiently. With Unipet, it's more than just fuel. It's about providing seamless delivery, unmatched reliability, and the dedicated support necessary to propel your business forward. Join the myriad of industries across the nation that trust Unipet for superior efficiency, sustainability, and performance. Contact us today at 338-4UNI, sales at unipet.co.tt, or visit our website at unipet.co.tt to explore our solutions. Unipet Commercial Fuel, powering your potential.
During the weekends, we do like a grill in a come-together like sort of party. It's a community event, so people have to eat and have their bellies full to think a little bit faster when they are playing. You have bragging rights in your hood. I'm like, my guy won the game. The taste of victory.
We have the best fans in the world. You can't miss the passion of Trinbagonians at a sporting event. At some point, we all become the 12th man or woman. Season 5 of The 12th Man is back and better than ever on TTT with your one and only Andre Errol Batiste. Tune in every Thursday on TTT for the most informative and action-packed show on local television. This is Asha De Freitas, a professional athletic trainer, and in case you did not know, we are your specialists in healthcare coverage for the active population.
Welcome. This is a special question edition here of the 12th Man, thanks to Coca-Cola here on TTT. And let's start with question number 1, because I think it's a nice question. Who do you believe, gentlemen, and you all have some evidence tonight, who do you believe frustrated Andre the most during the 12th Man season? All right? Let's go. Some of the guests, somebody on the production team or the backroom staff, maybe somebody coughing now, who knows? Persons who back out when the team lose, Some who promise to bring food for the group but cannot cook. All right, I do. Referees or VAR, a photographer at the end of each show. Well, anyway, let's go. Poor driving skill of others. Let me go through it again. I'm not giving any hints. Eh? Poor driving skills, photographer at the end of each show. Well. Referees, VAR. Some who promise to bring food for the group but cannot cook. Well, that's also true. Persons who back out when the team lose. Let's go to this one here. Somebody on the production team, let me repeat that. Somebody on the production team or the backroom staff or even the staff in-house here. All right, some of the guests. Let me start with Kurt. You've been here on this second time, right? So you have some experience of what I'm talking about. Who you think? Who you really think?
I'll go with B.
B? Oh, B. Somebody on the production team, backroom staff. All right. Let's go. King Richard, who you think?
Yeah, based on the evidence, B. Definitely. I'm not saying B is for Barcelona fans,
don't do it. Don't say B for Barcelona. Don't do it. Don't say B for Barcelona. It's just coincidence. All right, let's go. Lorenzo, who you with?
Well, I think it's a unanimous decision.
B.
B.
All right, I think you win. Obviously, let's go. Let's go to question number 2. Who do you consider to be the ultimate 12th man? And this one is yourself, a truly loyal supporter, a person who accepts losing well, a fan who wears his heart on his sleeve, or your 13th supporter, which is your better half, or the fearless one, or not trying to be fans. Okay, not trying to be fans, the fearless one. All right. Definitely not trying to be fans. My 13th supporter, my better half, a fan who wears his heart on his sleeve, a person who accepts losing well, or a truly loyal supporter, or myself. King Richard, tonight you don't have anybody with you, so I don't know if you might change your answer, but go ahead. As compared to last time, sorry.
As compared to last time.
I don't know, it just flows over my mouth.
Mechanical difficulties.
Oh, mechanical difficulty. All right, go ahead.
I'd say a person who wears their sleeve, their heart on their sleeve.
Yeah, I think so too as well, obviously. Lorenzo, which one?
Yeah, I would say myself.
Yeah, you are well, yes. Yeah. You are a loyal Manchester United fan.
Right,
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Kurt? B? A truly loyal supporter. You are a loyal supporter? All right, another loyal supporter. We have a lot of loyalty here in football. All right, let's go. Question number 3. And this is a 2-part question. First part, what's the best punishment for a fan of a club you do not like now? You go to WhatsApp to pay a bill. Wow. You go to TNTech to pay a bill. You go to pay your NIS. You watch a love story. You go to Moncton for an appointment. Or you wait on a PTSD bus at Moncton bus stop. Wow. All right. Really
some harsh punishment.
A real punishment here. Let's go. Wait on a PTSD bus at the Moncton bus stop. You go to Moncton for an appointment. You watch a love story. You go to pay your NIS. You go to pay your TNTech bill. Or you go to pay your WhatsApp bill. Which one is the sort of punishment you would want to give to a club you do not like? Lorenzo.
Yeah,
and which club?
I would say the appointment at Mount Hope.
Yeah.
Because you might get appointment next 3 months.
Wow. And who you giving that to?
Of course, the Liverpool and City fans.
The Liverpool? Wow. So you're
of course.
You are the man there carrying what you game because you waited so long.
Correct. And they have a beds too, eh?
Oh, cool. Real stress. Okay, Richard.
Actually need to agree with the Manchester United fan because of some personal experiences this week.
Okay.
Boy, having an appointment in Mount Hope, it's best to just do go.
All right. Not looking good. Kurt, let me hear you.
I agree with the two of them.
Mount Hope, right you? Oh boy. All right, Mount Hope. Let's go. Question number 3B.
Mount Hope catching strays.
Which of your family members is the happiest that the football season is coming to an end? Is it your mom? Is it your dad? Is it your brother? Is it your sister? Is it your better half? Mother-in-law. All right. Let's go. Is it your mother-in-law? Anyway, I don't think anybody get that. But mother-in-law, your better half, your sister, your brother, your father, or your mother. Let me start with Kurt.
E.
Eh?
E.
E? What's E again?
Your better half.
Your better half. Was she happy?
What?
Why?
I mean, should I wait until August? So between now and August, I have shopping for myself.
All right. Wayne Cunningham, hope you hear that, Wayne Cunningham. All right, let's go. King Richard, which one?
Yeah, E, because every Saturday or Sunday, we can't do anything. I need to sit down and watch a game, and then the game doesn't impact my entire mood for the day. So
I think all of us like that. Honestly. Just unfortunately or fortunately how it is. Lorenzo.
All right, well, I can't say he as well because the trajectory Manchester was on this. I'd rather not watch the games. Yeah, I happily season finished.
So you don't watch the game as well?
Well, the last game we lost in some Asia Cup, some Malaysia.
You don't need to
Soca Warriors could beat me right now. Soca Warriors. Yeah.
No, but you won your last game, you're going to be defeated Aston Villa. In terms of football.
Well, in Premier League.
In Premier League. You ended Aston Villa chances of qualifying for the Champions League.
Yeah, that's all game, yeah, pre-season.
Yeah.
Still hitting them.
Losses are losses.
Yeah.
I was waiting to hear a question in my ears, but it didn't come. It didn't come again. It was a Barcelona man. So, you know, they start and then stop because they have no money.
Oh, God.
Right. On that note, we take a break. We'll be back.
Your business is a powerhouse, and at Unipet, we recognize the importance of efficiency in every operation. From logistics to marine operations, our commercial fuel solutions are expertly tailored to ensure your operations run smoothly and efficiently. With Unipet, it's more than just fuel. It's about providing seamless delivery, unmatched reliability, and the dedicated support necessary to propel your business forward. Join the myriad of industries across the nation that trust Unipet for superior efficiency, sustainability, and performance. Contact us today at 338-4UNI, sales at unipet.co.tt, or visit our website at unipet.co.tt to explore our solutions. Unipet Commercial Fuel, powering your potential.
During the weekends, we do like a grill in a come-together like sort of party. It's a community event, so people have to eat and have their bellies full to think a little bit faster when they are playing. You know you have bragging rights in the hood. I'm like, my guy won the game. The taste of victory.
Football can make you happy, also make you sad, but all football fans find a common ground in support of the club teams. In Trinidad and Tobago, the fans jump up with the 12th man on TTT television with Andre Baptiste and feel their spirits lift and their hearts filled with joy. Be part of the new season 5 12th man journey on TTT. This is Bruce Grobler wishing all Trini fans the very, very best. You'll never walk alone.
All right, welcome back. This is the 12th man here on TTT, and I'm still trying as best as possible. People, if you see Barcelona fans out there and they're sad, no Champions League title, both men and women, nothing you can do about that. They'd have to reflect and come again. It's a 2-team league they win, but that's how it goes most of the time. All right, Fantasy Premier League, let's go. Let's have a look at the Fantasy Premier League, and this is the man who has won, Charles. Look at the amount of points that he has gathered over the period that he's been there. Dylan was in second position, similar. And then you had Richard Freeman. He's a Man City fan. He was on this program maybe just over a week ago. He finished in 5th position overall. That's the top 10. Chikizi Robinson, he was also on this program. And Ivan Mendoza, an Aston Villa fan, was on this show. At least four of the top 10 people have been on this show here this season. So much congratulations to them up to the top 10. Let's have a look at the next list. This is the next list of persons who would have done. Jerome Telfer, who's been here before, obviously. Daryl Celestin, another person who we have known. Keston Critchlow was on this show most recently. He finished in 19th position. So when he had come on, he was in about 23rd. So he picked up and finished in the top 20. So there, the top 20. So who knows next season how things will go for everyone else. Let's look at the team of the week. Pickford, the Everton goalkeeper, who is, I think, under pressure to remain as the England goalkeeper. We will see with time. There, the list of the players from the various teams who would have done well. Kieran Tierney, who's left Arsenal and going to Celtic, he's there. And then you look at Semenyo, Brown, Stewart, and some and from Man United, who had everybody thought he would have come back and helped them in that final. Unfortunately, he didn't have one of his better games, Diallo, in that final. Let's see who was in and who was out. And there are some of the players who have been out. surprised about Fabio Vieira because he hasn't played for Arsenal for such a long time. So anyway, top transfers in this week, and there it is. Yeah. All right, that's so strange. All right, and the out, there you have it. Yeah, only Arsenal. So yeah, I think we have to check that out. All right. So it's certainly top transfers in and out, as the case may be. So all right, let's have a look now at your points. How did you finish?
I'm trying to not remember it as a matter of fact, but I think we finished with 35 points. 44 points, I think.
No, he means fancy Premier League.
Oh, fancy? No, I don't already play.
You don't play?
No. Yeah. Time not on my hands.
Okay. Of course, I wasn't if you get 44 points. I would say, wow, that is like, wait, you not just terrible. You better just do even better enter. But they get 44. King, how much you have?
2,100, somewhere around there.
Not bad, but you see how hard the competition is.
Listen, it's crazy. You slip 1 week and that's it.
It had to make a comeback. It had to make a comeback. Kurt?
Me?
You ever play?
I play, but after the last time I was here, because of work relations, work thing, I haven't been on it for a while.
For a while?
Yeah.
How much you had last time you was here, you remember?
I remember, but I know I was 5th. But I might go down the pecking order.
Okay, all right, that dropped down a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, next up is the new segment. Let's go.
You think you coulda get in on my feelings? You coulda get me fi settle down. Me give ya hit and run. Me give ya hit.
All right, hit and run. All right, I'll explain again for those who don't know, because Lorenzo, you would have experienced this before. Hit and run is nothing to do with any relationship. Because I know you say the loyal man, so you don't have to worry. You shouldn't have to worry if it was relationship. But it really is to do with which player on your team in particular. It could be a player, it could be an official, it could be the coach, it could be a player from another team too as well, that you think should not be in the Premier League or in your team, as the case may be, or even another league, right? As the case may be. So I'm going to start with Kurt first. Kurt, give Lorenzo time to think about it because he hasn't done it before. Anybody in particular, either your team or another team you feel really don't belong there?
Well, as I said earlier on, my team, the player wanted to leave, but I think he should stay, is Chalobah.
Oh.
He has, since he came up from loan from Crystal Palace, he has improved a lot, and it really helped us to reach for that position where we ended up 4th. But the players that should leave is Manchester, is Harry Maguire. He has failed miserably as a defender.
He's a striker, you know. He's the one of the top strikers.
Well, they say he's the one who's harmed the most own goals, isn't he?
Okay. In life.
Yeah. But I think Manchester, for them to really develop and be a strong team again like how they was, they need to get some new defenders.
Well, why would you be trying to help Manchester?
To be honest, I have plenty Manchester fans.
Oh, okay.
I have plenty of them, and especially City fans too. I have plenty of them. And when in the Conference League, they kind of was telling me it's all kind of rubbish cup and all kind of thing, but cup is a cup.
Yes.
So when I tell them that fuck up on all the defense, stop arguing against all the self, maybe all they should try and win a little cup at least.
You're very compassionate.
Yeah.
All right, you are a compassionate Chelsea guy. Very rare, very, very rare. I must say. Who you want to get rid of, King Richard? Anybody?
On my side, I would say Curtis Jones. I find he's have a good game 1 in every 5 games. I find when he come in, he's kind of slow the play down. I just overall, personally, I was not a fan of him on the team. Right? In terms of a player from another team, what's it, boy? I'd probably say, I don't really have one come into mind. Honestly,
yeah, that's good.
The rest of the teams can keep the bad players.
That's what I'm trying to say.
I don't mind they keeping the bad players.
Right, yeah,
in fact, renew Harry Maguire contract, renew Jackson contract, all of them.
Spoken like a Liverpool fan, indeed. All right, Lorenzo.
Well, at the beginning of the show, I said we had a rebuild.
Yes.
So the whole team I want to get rid of right now.
Wow.
I might just keep Matis Dillet and Mazraoui.
You getting rid of Fernandez too?
Even Fernandez?
Fernandez is over 100 million. We could get Fernandez.
Well, you sell him and get money.
Right. And for other teams, I would say Darwin Núñez has been the worst striker I've seen in a very, very long time. He'll have the ball right in front of the goal and he'll hit the fan.
Oh my. You know, when you look at, and you know, we've been talking about getting rid of players, in terms of coaches, who coach you would feel is the luckiest coach right now? Let me ask you.
The luckiest coach? I would say the Liverpool coach. He came in and inherited one of the best teams from Klopp.
Be lucky.
If you're lucky, he even change formations.
Yeah.
same team, same formation, same players, more or less. So he inherited a good team. Liverpool was a good team. They had won Champions League a couple of years ago. And
You ain't giving him no credit.
It's a dressing room of plenty personalities.
Right.
So to manage the personalities might be a thing, but he inherited a good team, just like any team that Pep Guardiola goes to inherits a good team. So,
all right. King Richard, and any coach you would think who's the luckiest? It doesn't have to be the English. It doesn't have to be the English Premier League. It can be any league, right?
I think right now the luckiest coach is Mikel Arteta. So many years, not a single trophy. I can remember my last finals they were in. He still have a job. Any other club, look at Real Madrid, look at Manchester United. Once they're not winning, they're sacking you. So I'll commend Arsenal on the loyalty, but again, keep him. Give him another contract. Sign him for 10 years.
10 years! 10 years!
City giving out 10-year contracts.
Even though you don't even give players 10 years, you want to give him 10 years?
Give him 10 years, man.
All right, I hear
Arsenal
you.
legend himself.
I hear you. Kurt, who's the luckiest coach?
I really can't say now, but I will go with what he said.
Arteta?
Yeah, because if you look at our coach, he came under Pep also.
Yes.
And despite the Conference League, he did a good team and we won the Conference League. Arteta came same after 5 years under Pep. I think he should at least win something with all that experience he get under Pep.
Agreed. I certainly agree with that. We'll take a short break. We'll be back.
Your business is a powerhouse, and at Unipet, we recognize the importance of efficiency in every operation. From logistics to marine operations, our commercial fuel solutions are expertly tailored to ensure your operations run smoothly and efficiently. With Unipet, it's more than just fuel. It's about providing seamless delivery, unmatched reliability, and the dedicated support necessary to propel your business forward. Join the myriad of industries across the nation that trust Unipet for superior efficiency, sustainability, and performance. Contact us today at 338-4UNI, sales at unipet.co.tt, or visit our website at unipet.co.tt to explore our solutions. Unipet Commercial Fuel, powering your potential.
During the weekends, we do like a grill in a come-together like sort of party. It's a community event, so people have to eat and have their bellies full to think a little bit faster when they are playing. You know you have bragging rights in the hood. I'm like, my guy won the game. The taste of victory.
Your business is a powerhouse, and at Unipet, we recognize the importance of efficiency in every operation. From logistics to marine operations, our commercial fuel solutions are expertly tailored to ensure your operations run smoothly and efficiently. With Unipet, it's more than just fuel. It's about providing seamless delivery, unmatched reliability, and the dedicated support necessary to propel your business forward. Join the myriad of industries across the nation that trust Unipet for superior efficiency, sustainability, and performance. Contact us today at 338-4UNI, sales at unipet.co.tt, or visit our website at unipet.co.tt to explore our solutions. Unipet Commercial Fuel, powering your potential.
Football is back, and with it, sporting fans, so is the 12th man. It's new, it's different, it's interactive, and most of all, it's fun. This is Mikey Holding, giving a big shout out to the one and only Andre Errol Baptiste, the original 12th man, back again for a record-breaking 5th season on TTT. Join and share in the smiles and more on the 12th man.
Business is a powerhouse, and at Unipet, we recognize the importance of efficiency in every operation. From logistics to marine operations, our commercial fuel solutions are expertly tailored to ensure your operations run smoothly and efficiently. With Unipet, it's more than just fuel. It's about providing seamless delivery, unmatched reliability, and the dedicated support necessary to propel your business forward. Join the myriad of industries across the nation that trust Unipet for superior efficiency, sustainability, sustainability, and performance. Contact us today at 338-4UNI. Sales at unipet.co.tt or visit our website at unipet.co.tt to explore our solutions. Unipet Commercial Fuel, powering your potential.
This segment is brought to you by Unipet.
Sir.
Welcome back, welcome back. All right, next up on the 12th man is the very popular Waysaw, brought to you by Unipet. Unipet, you can go and get all the gas you want in Trinidad. Big holiday tomorrow, so all the gas stations are full, certainly. All right, let's have a look at the players who would have had, in the last games of the season, outstanding performances for their respective teams. And there you're seeing it. Of course, Odegaard would have got the winner for Arsenal to ensure that they came second. They were always in second anyway, but that's made it more. Gundogan, who would have scored the opening goal for Man City to ensure that they came third. Mohamed Salah, who would have got the equalizer for Liverpool when it looked like they could be losing their last home game. Obviously, he found a way, and as usual, he got the goal. Colwill would have helped Chelsea because they needed to win that game against Forest, and here comes the defender, 22-year-old defender, and he would have got the goal. Scott McTominay, former Man United man who is now a hero at Napoli, he scored a bicycle kick. Imagine he scored a bicycle kick, and they would have won that game to give them their title. Lewandowski, the man not liked by some of the Barcelona fans, but he has proven he can always score goals, and he's still scoring goals, nevertheless. Mbappe, who would have won the title for scoring the most goals in Europe for all the offsides he has, nevertheless. And Diallo would have helped Manchester United in their game by winning in their final game against Aston Villa. So a lot of outstanding moments for many persons there. All right, so this is now we're going to talk about next season because I can't talk about this season anymore. So I'm going to start with Kurt. Kurt, you told us before that you were very confident that your team, given how they would have finished in fourth?
Yeah, fourth.
Would they finish in fourth or fifth?
Fourth.
All right. Sorry. Newcastle was fifth. All right, let's make sure you remember. All right, so if we would have finished in fourth position, can do better next season.
Yes,
so let's say next season comes, and Chelsea goes on and wins the English Premier League and the Champions League, because now we're playing Champions League football, no longer Conference League.
No.
Now we're playing with real teams,
yes,
right?
Yes,
all right,
yes.
so if you go on and you win those two titles, let's hear your way, size, anybody going to call. We're looking ahead. We're looking ahead to the new season.
The new season?
The new season, Chelsea is going to win the English Premier League, and they're also going to win the Champions League, the third Champions League title. So let's hear you.
Well, I will call my brother.
Wait, what team he supports?
Chelsea.
Oh, you're a Chelsea person too?
Yeah.
Your whole family is Chelsea?
No, that's my brother. My other siblings, they don't really
follow football.
Follow that sport so much.
All right, you call him. So let's hear your version of Wesa.
Wesa!
All right, I hear you. Something good. King Richard, you go and do the double, which would have mean that you would have continued, you won the title, which you won this year, and you would have gone and win the Champions League. Because I know in the top teams in England, it's the Premier League and the Champions League is the real title they would all like to win, obviously, right? So let's say you go on and you win those two titles next season.
Right.
Let's hear your version of Wesa and who you would call.
Right. I call my boy Lorenzo here, get up after the program. I say, hey boy, now with two trophies in front of y'all. Wesa!
Will he pick up? That's the question.
I don't think he remember how it feels to have a team win a trophy. So that's why I have to call him, like enjoy the experience as well.
No, Man United won the FA Cup last year.
Correct, is right.
They won the FA Cup. They did defeat Man City. They won the FA Cup. Yeah. I remember because Arsenal has won the most FA Cups. That's
True, but the question said it's the Premier League and the Champions League.
Right, of course. All right. So, Lorenzo, we ask you this question. Same thing. People are talking Man United. You make all these sales, but you can't win the Champions League because you're not in the Champions League. So I can't.
Don't remind me.
Yeah. You can't win the Conference League and you can't win the European League. So the title you're going to win is the English Premier League after 2012, something like that. The last time you all win, something like that.
Yeah.
Let's say,
the Fergie era.
The Fergie era, right. Manchester United, despite all the odds, despite all the talk from everybody, go on and win the English Premier League next season. A stunning upset. 50-1 outsiders, I'm sure. Let's hear your version of Wesa and who would you call?
Well, that would be a big feat for Manchester with the rate that we're going right now. So I had to call on God and say, Wesa!
Oh boy, I think so, and he always helps. So nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. All right, let's go. Next segment is the doghouse. All right, So let me start with you first. Who would you put in the doghouse? Could be a player, could be an official, could be anybody you want, could be a team, could be somebody here on the set, could be anybody. I don't mean it intentionally, but it could be. Go ahead.
Well, for the doghouse, I again, reflecting on the team itself.
Yes.
Right, I would put Garnacho in the doghouse or Hoyland in the doghouse.
Okay.
I was bashing Darwin Núñez earlier on there. Hoyland ain't that far. Hoyland ain't that far. So he had to go in the doghouse, stay in that doghouse, get somebody to train that doghouse.
And what about Garnacho going like he going though?
Yeah. He young and he talented, but the selfishness at that young age is a no-no.
All right, so he's out. King Richard, who you want to put in the doghouse?
Since we're looking at our personal teams, Darwin Núñez.
But he scored some goal. You know, anytime I hear you all say that, there was a game at, who is it, Bournemouth?
Brentford.
Brentford. Or he scored 2 goals late in the game.
Yeah, man, but oh gosh. If you look at the points we win the Premier League with,
yes.
Even if we didn't get that 3 points, we'd have still win. So I don't think he came in as clutch as he did last season, and I'd be surprised if he's still there next season. I'm interested to see what Slot do with him, because as far as I'm concerned, he's not the number 9 we need. That's why I said I hope we get a strong number 9. He have the willingness, he have the motivation, but at the end of the day, the goal counts. Doesn't matter if it roll in, header in, volley in, however I need to go in, and it's just not going in with Núñez.
But not the goals.
Exactly, yeah.
Good.
I'll put VAR in the doghouse. Jump high, jump low. VAR has spoiled the fun of the football, watching football. It have plenty teams, especially the lower teams, mid-table teams, that VAR has, they could have done better, but VAR has totally discouraged them from. But I've seen some plays where, especially the handball, some teams will get it, some teams won't. And it's the same position they will show you. So I think VAR needs to check themselves, especially people who do in the VAR need to check themselves and to train and do better for the next season. Other than that, football will lose its passion because of VAR.
Do you feel, before we go to the break, gentlemen, do you feel, and let me start with you first because we're on you right now, good. Do you feel that when you look at what you just mentioned with VAR, they've recently introduced a new offside rule. In other words, the offside rule, they don't make a choice. In other words, it's graphic, it's straight. In other words, it's no longer left to the opinion of the officials. Is that what you want?
To me, because I just watch, especially when I join that line, that line don't make sense.
Like a subjective
Sometimes the line, when to the naked, like if we watching it, we will know I'm on one side. But when they draw the line, sometimes it be a fingernail, sometimes it just be an elbow, a finger, keeping a man on offside. So I think that's need to change.
The offside rule.
Yeah, I think it is interesting to see now this new one that they're going to implement. I think we'll see a lot more goals. And sometimes there's a nice build-up, a nice play. The team 1-0 down and they score the goal. You can see the excitement and all the fans, the players. And then you need to pull back, VAR, the goal disallowed. And as you say, that is kind of spoil the excitement.
But don't you want the right, don't you want the correct, the correct decision though?
Not when it goes down to like a fingertip
like
and
that.
the edge of the boot. And as he said, sometimes for me watching it, it looks subjective.
Lorenzo, before we go and see who's in the doghouse,
yeah, they need to do something about it. Because it slows down the game on the whole itself. It kills the momentum of the game.
You know, you're right, because a lot of us look at the game and say, okay, it should be a goal. And I mean, I'm going to draw on Arsenal here. When Arsenal equalized against PSG, everybody say, hey, that's definitely a goal. And the goal referee get, and then and that would have changed, obviously. It would have changed the whole dynamics of the whole thing, obviously.
Yeah.
But it was the right decision. Because the person was offside.
Correct.
So it's a mix. All right, let's see who is in the doghouse. Oh, yes, this is the referee. Thomas Brummel, the young referee they had in one of the games, and it was a question why such a young referee was given a game. Okay, so what would have happened? This is the game involving your team at Aston Villa, where he blew for the ball fell out of the hand of the goalkeeper, and he blew his whistle before the ball went into the back of the net, even though it was not an infringement. So VAR could not intervene because the ball didn't have time to go into the back of the net. And of course, a lot of people say when the game is so vexed, Unai Emery was very annoyed because that cost them the Champions League.
Right.
At the end of the day, they would have gone 1-0 up. And who knows when they go 1-0 up, they were playing with 10 men.
Yeah.
So I think the question that this is a young referee, why did he get that game? Why did he get this game? He blew too early. All right, take a short break. We'll be back.
Health and wellness, the core of our existence on planet Earth. Let us hear the voices of our very own citizens, our local and regional medical community, scientists and climatologists. Caribbean Medical TV is geared to developing a consciousness in our people in terms of our health and lifestyle. Knowledge is a very powerful tool, and we must empower ourselves with the information to protect against chronic and other related diseases. From the impact of climate change on our health to NCDs, Season 3 of Caribbean Medical TV tackles the challenges we all face, giving our citizens hope for a better tomorrow. Caribbean Medical TV on this station.
If it matters to you, it matters to us. We report the news. News in real time. TTT News, nightly at 6. TTT News, committed, accurate, relevant.
Hey football fans, this is Shaka Hislop. Football fever returns to Trinidad and Tobago, and for many, this is the best time of their life. In Trinidad and Tobago, nothing beats a good old talk. The banter, the heckling, the teasing. And in season 5 of the 12th Man, Andre Batiste is committed to delivering your voice and your team. 12th Man is on and better than ever. And all you say a prayer for Andre, please. Let's pray together that this is Arsenal's year. Lord knows we've been laughing at him long enough.
Is a powerhouse, and at Unipet we recognize the importance of efficiency in every operation. From logistics to marine operations, our commercial fuel solutions are expertly tailored to ensure your operations run smoothly and efficiently. With Unipet, it's more than just fuel. It's about providing seamless delivery, unmatched reliability, and the dedicated support necessary to propel your business forward. Join the myriad of industries across the nation that trust Unipet for superior efficiency, sustainability, and performance. Contact us today at 338-4UNI, sales at unipet.co.tt, or visit our website at unipet.co.tt to explore our solutions. Unipet Commercial Fuel, powering your potential.
This segment is brought to you by Unipet.
On behalf of the studio staff,
oh, God, trophy!
We brought a trophy for you, Arsenal supporters. Right? For you, Arsenal supporters. The only trophy that I get is to come.
All right, this is the beginning of more trophy people and of a bigger size. Thank you very much,
That's how the cabinet.
Yeah. Wait. All right. Welcome back. Next up on the 12th Man, it rolled back. Can't roll back, yes, our next trophy, but we maybe get a next trophy. But not a bad trophy. Don't ask for it back, eh? Don't ask for it back. I'm telling you only no. All right, keeping it. All right, let's go. We're going to roll back the years with my trophy in my hand. 15 years. Let's roll back years to 15. When your best moment as a supporter of your team, Manchester United, over the last 15 years?
For the last 15 years? I think he might have to go back a little further for the Manchester United fans right now. You know?
Back in 15 years, go there, you win something in 15 years, come on.
Yeah, but one of my favorite players was Zlatan Ibrahimovic. So when he came under Jose Mourinho, and I think they won the Europa League, was one of the best for me so far. If I was to go back more than 20 years,
they like Ronaldo?
Not so much. In the earlier years when we made him Ronaldo, yes.
Okay.
But I have to go back too far. I don't want to go back to the Fergie era.
Okay. King Richard.
Last 15 years, as cliche as it may be, when we beat Barcelona, that comeback, the semi-finals. Corner taken quickly.
Oh God, everybody
I convinced Trent went to Madrid just so he could play Barca and beat them again. Yeah, that's why he went there.
All right, I hear you.
But that game go down in Champions League history.
Live on.
Me?
Good.
2012, when we won the first Champions League against Bayern Munich, Didier Drogba, one of our best strikers we had. Wish he could just stay younger and come back.
Then it would make things a lot better.
Yeah, but when we won the first Champions League.
And your best memory of this season?
Winning the Conference League.
Okay, nothing wrong with that. But did you expect to win it because Real Betis came in with Anthony and Etienne? So Anthony having the best season ever, the greatest season.
They was calling him the GOAT in they was calling him the GOAT. I don't know why.
In Real Betis, yes.
Yeah, they was calling him the GOAT. I don't know why. But like he ended up as sheep.
What? Hey, boy. But you're talking big, boy.
Yeah, because as they say, Cucurella had him. You couldn't see his way. And the frustration, you can see the frustration come out on him when he kicked Enzo on the line. You can see the frustration in him. So, from a goat to a sheep.
Remember, Anthony is a Brazilian, eh?
Yeah,
and Enzo is Argentine. So there's no love lost there, for sure.
Right. So, at least he came second. If he was with Manchester, he'd come 15th.
Oh, but, God! All right.
He came second. That was a good game. That was a good game. Because we didn't play much football in the first half. Real Betis could have scored more. Thank God they didn't. I would not be here saying that, but...
You would be here still.
Yeah,
you would be saying that.
But second half, we put on our best second half performance and they deserve it. The youths deserve it.
Best moment, King Richard, this season for you?
This season had to be our last game against Tottenham. I think it ended 5-1. And that's when we knew we had won the English Premier League. It was good to beat Tottenham to win it as well.
Oh, did you play Tottenham?
Yeah.
No.
Last one.
The last game Sunday?
No, not the last game. When we had gone so far that Arsenal couldn't catch up.
Yes, it needed to win that game.
Yeah,
it needed to win that game.
Yeah.
And Tottenham, I think, scored first.
I can't remember. Just know we scored like about
Tottenham scored first. Tottenham scored first.
And then we unleashed the beast.
Yeah, Tottenham scored first as usual. Lorenzo, best moment this season?
Beating Manchester twice. Manchester City.
Okay.
Twice.
All right. Yeah, you all seem to have, you seem to be able to produce some sort of form in terms of that. In terms of supporting your team, which moment hurt the most?
I would say the finals with Tottenham.
You saw only win there.
Yeah, I didn't expect Tottenham to get a trophy.
They know they defeated only every match this season, eh?
Yeah, in the Premier League, yeah.
Yeah, and in the FA Cup too. FA Cup as well.
Yeah.
Three games previously.
Yeah, semi-finals.
So it make it 4 games.
4 games, yeah.
So it couldn't be expected. But a lot of Man United fans didn't expect it, obviously. They said they
went undefeated in the tournament. We went undefeated until the finals.
Yeah.
So we wasn't really expecting that. So.
No, of course not.
Wow.
Worst moment as a Liverpool supporter?
Worst moment this season when we lost to PSG. I really thought we would have won or at least put up a better fight, but it just didn't come.
Good. Worst moment as a supporter of Chelsea?
Losing against Ipswich.
Oh yes. All right.
Oh yes, so sorrowful one.
That was hard.
All right, so we have a little special to play. So quick question now as we go. From you, who's going to win the English Premier League next season?
The Lion.
All right. Who's going to win the English Premier League next season?
Liverpool.
Everybody only watching the chess board.
Don't.
Lorenzo?
I don't watch my back.
Move to the minute.
The real lion.
The real lion?
Yeah.
The real lion.
The devils.
All right, I want to thank everyone today. And we have a lot of people to thank, certainly, so we're going to leave with that. But let me say a special thanks to Marvin, because he has been a Barcelona supporter who has been with me for the entire season. I thank him very much for giving us all his thoughts. At the end, they didn't win the Champions League. That is the most important thing, but I thank him nevertheless. So let's go to this. Thanks, everybody. It's been a great season here for us. For many of us, we will look forward to next season. Some of us say it all the time. Anyway, nevertheless, let's see what happens next season. Thanks to everybody here at TTT. Good night.
Twelfth Man, brought to you by Coca-Cola.
This is TTT. Live for local.